Alright, what's up everyone? How are you guys doing? Hopefully you guys are doing great. I am finally back with another video, and today's is going to be over Horizon's Heirloom, so stay tuned. So I know I haven't posted in a really long time, and it's honestly pretty funny because in my last video I talked about how I wanted to post a little more consistently and try my best, but as you guys can tell, that was heavy cap. And the main reason why I haven't posted, well, there are multiple reasons why, but the first one would be school, and since we're nearing the end of our school year, school has been just a little more heavy, so I wanted to make sure, my grades are good. Also, I just want to spend more time with friends and family and kind of relax. YouTube takes a lot of time, so, spending that time in other areas kind of, evens things out, if you guys get what I mean. But now I'm finally back, and this time I'll honestly try better. Now let's get into the content. So for me personally, Horizon is one of those legends where you can look at her and automatically know what her heirloom is going to be. And for that, in my case, it's supposed to be some sort of pen. I've talked to friends about this, I've searched the internet about this. It makes perfect sense for her to have a pen because not only is she a scientist, but she uses it in-game in two different ways. One would be when you're loading into a match or you're seeing idle on your loaded screen. And the other one would be an emote, which I'll play right here. This emote is her normal default emote, and as you guys can tell, she pulls out a pen and she starts messing with it with her gravity, utensils, if you will call them that. And honestly, when I first saw this emote, I knew exactly what I would make this video about, and it has to be her pen. But of course, this wouldn't be an heirloom video without a few concepts and logic added to it. So for the first one, here it is. Unfortunately, I could not get to the actual Reddit post itself as the server keeps on timing out. So I'm just going to use this image. Whoever made this, huge shout out to you. But it's basically along the same lines as I said before with the pen. It is obviously a pen. But on the bottom picture, you guys can see it is a detachable top with some, I guess, electricity kind of, gravity, whatever you want to call it, seeping out of it. And it looks pretty interesting on a standard view. Personally, I'm not the biggest fan of this specific design where you can take it apart. That's just me though. But it's pretty self-explanatory. You can take the top off probably, and it has some sort of waves or whatever you want to call them. Now let's move on to the next one. So for this one, this is coming from FR Buzz on Reddit, so huge shout out to you. But he calls it a lightsaber pen, and I find this funny for two reasons. One being that he says it's not even a joke, even though honestly it would never happen. And two, bringing up lightsabers in Apex Legends. For one, I'd never watched Star Wars before, but I don't even think they're in the same timeline. And for two, copyright reasons wise, it's not gonna happen because you don't see Apex teaming up with everyone. They're basically not Fortnite. They're the opposite of Fortnite. So in that case, I don't think it'll happen. It would be pretty interesting. It would be pretty funny if they did it, but I don't see it happening. I just wanted to add this in as a nice little gag, but let's get to the final one. So for the final concept, this is more of a, I guess, serious one. It's made by LuXam7802, if I said correct. This is on Reddit, but he drew this out, and basically it's supposed to be, her knife where it can actually elongate, if you will. And it has a mini black hole into it. It's a plasma blade. It has what does that say, pistons in it, or yeah, something like that. It's basically where if you turn it on, it will grow bigger. And honestly, it seems like a pretty cool one. Definitely more unique than the other knives that are in place, for example, Wraith knives or the other blades that are put within the game. So having an animation where you can turn it off and on would be honestly super dope. And in this case, I would definitely root for this one because it's much more unique than the other ones. With that said and done, really that's all I have to say. This was a Horizon's Heirloom video, so if you enjoyed, make sure to like, also subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.